Hey Sagittarius, it is Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your energy check-in for July. So let's see what you got going on here, Sag. I'm calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. Looks like you have some happy sunshine going on. I love it. Calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And we are looking at energy for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. These cards are not wanting to shuffle. I feel like they're very much shuffled already. All right, here we go. Sag, we're going to put out an Old Wise Tree spread, see what kind of energy you have around you, and we're going to clarify it. And kind of figure out what it is that we need to ask the angels at the end. We might do a yes or no, or look at some romance oracle. Let's just see. So the first thing that I'm noticing is your heart, the heart of the situation. The heart of the situation is talking about this wounded warrior, somebody who is really persevering. I hear strong intention, having a strong intention. And this Wheel of Fortune is, that's funny, I'm hearing that it's a dream catcher. But it's my fairy tale card. And it's also the winner, the kind of like the jackpot. It's things are going in your direction. You're feeling the flow with the universe, feeling in flow with the universe. But this is after having to persevere navigate through difficult situations, but you're still standing. These are also, when I see all these wands, there are also lots of agreements. And they could be agreements with lots of different people. And it does look like all these agreements are kind of in the past behind this guy. And he's looking at all of them. He's seeing all the agreements that were viable a long time ago, but he's only holding on to one of them. So he's persevering. And ultimately, he's lucky. He's lucky. Or things start falling into place here. So it feels like energy that's falling into place that's very divinely connected. I feel like there's hope associated with it, especially since the star card is in here happening now and it's the near future. There's hope that's connected. We're going to come back to that. I feel like there's more that wants to be said there, but there's a lot of that type of energy going on with you in July, Sag. So the star card too, happening now and it's the near future, has a lot to do with healing. It has a lot to do with hope. It has a lot to do with, what I'm hearing is stringing some things together. It's like weaving things together, putting things in place, like bringing a tapestry together, sort of. And it kind of feels like an integration, perhaps an integration of all of these past agreements kind of flowing together. The big picture is talking about releasing some kind of past life situation, past life relationship. This is about releasing the past, which is totally making sense with all these past agreements, having to do with releasing the past. When you do, all of this good fortune is going to kind of flow in, all this integration. I feel like also understanding and awareness. So let's take a look at where you have been coming from and talk about an agreement here, another wand. But here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is kind of in and out energy, excited energy, excitable energy, also passionate love energy, fiery energy, kind of looking for the next big thing energy, looking for the thing that is exciting type of energy. But then it moves up into this, I almost feel like there are so many agreements with different people, like maybe lots of relationships, lots of passionate relationships. Your higher self is talking about your intrinsic understanding of what makes you feel strong and solid and safe and secure. This can maybe make you feel exciting, and excited. But now your higher self is talking about what makes you feel safe and strong. There's also integrity, internal integrity associated with this. And your higher self is talking about what makes your heart safe. Okay. Wow. Your angels and guides are talking about releasing all of these past agreements, releasing all of these responsibilities that weren't yours anyway. Oh, I hear to control. But it's releasing control, releasing responsibility that wasn't yours, that you were processing in your own spirit, in your own vibe, in your field. Okay, and in the position to release, or what is being released, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. They're all on a quest. And the Knight of Pentacles is on a quest, who I'm hearing, for survival. But this is on a quest for resources, on a quest for stability and tangible items. And he's reversed, which means to me, when this knight is reversed, there's a halt. There's a total halt. I'm hearing an opportunity. So this is releasing the idea that there's now still a halt, an opportunity, a halt in that, I'm hearing also in that gaze. So to me also what that means is that stream of consciousness, that stream of energy, that healing stream of energy. Release the idea that there is a halt in that gaze. I love that. That's very poetic. Somebody's guides are very poetic. All right. So here it's interesting too, because this is in the position, the Four of Pentacles is in the position to, it's like what you are blocking and what you're resistant to. And this is like, I'm resistant to compartmentalizing. I'm resistant to shutting down. So the momentum here then is your heart chakra opening, integration happening instead of compartmentalization. There we go. And past, present, future. In the past, something has occurred that has released you, I'm hearing, from the pain of observation. But something has released you from an old way of seeing things. This is also self-imposed limitation in the mind, and it's reversed. So it's like in the past, you have been released of this old way of looking at things, or the old way of seeing things, or anything that you have had set in your mind where I can't do this, I won't do this, I shouldn't do this, I couldn't do this. It's like everything opening so that you can see the big picture, not keeping yourself in that contained place, being able to think openly and differently about situations, see situations differently. And present time, we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Eight of Wands reversed. So again, with all these agreements, lots of inspiration. I'm also hearing lots of caretaking. But this would be caretaking no longer. I kind of feel like this could be lots of caretaking. You could be caretaking others' agreements. Stakes. You could be caretaking other people's stakes, things they have at stake or something. But now this is more talking about this knight being in pursuit of love, yet this is also about messages and receiving messages and sending messages. And I'm hearing clairaudience and clairvoyance, but it's reversed. So there's some kind of seeking of love and some kind of block in an intention. There's a block in intention. Oh, and the death card just flipped out. So it's like there's been an end to something, and there's the seeking of love, and this would be like arrows being thrown to a target or released to a specific target and them not making it there. Not the arrows of intention not making it to their target has something to do with something that ended. There's a rebirth here, but it's something that has come full circle. And here we have in the future, we've got the King of Pentacles reversed. To me, this is somebody who is looking out for themselves. They're looking out for themselves resource-wise, but the thing is they're doing things, wow, I'm hearing for shame purposes. They're trying, okay, so this is some kind of healing having to do with healing shame and guilt and shame. The thing is, in the future here, this would be like doing it in a way that's not really productive. It's like I'm covering up shame and guilt rather than healing it. And this could be you, Sagittarius. It could be somebody else, but this is in the future. And what I'm also hearing is that if this is healed in a way that's not, I'm hearing kind, but also heart-centered. If this is healed in a way that's not heart-centered, or if this is brought full circle in a way that's not heart-centered, it feels devastating. Okay, let's take a look at some clarification here, Sag. There's a lot of stuff going on in July here. So let's go ahead and clarify this, King of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Pentacles with, these are clouds, even though they kind of look like waves. And this is the King of Wands here on this card, maybe the normal deck. And the clouds are representing some kind of like foggy communication. So it's like somebody has, oh man, I'm hearing tranquilized. Somebody has come to this realization about guilt and shame. They're on their way to integration and healing it, and then all of a sudden they get tranquilized. I also feel like somebody is partaking in whatever, drugs or alcohol or whatever, but something tranquilizes them, and that's when they get cloudy. That's when their perspective veers from their alignment. All right, let's take a look at this heart of the situation. This really persevering to, I even hear, win a spot at the table. And here is that full circle. Here's a coffin card. And the Nine of Pentacles. So this would be the Nine of Pentacles. That's the Empress card, or the Empress before the Empress card. There's something that came full circle about, what I'm hearing is wandering off into your own universe and doing the things that are just for you, that make you feel wise, which is kind of interesting. But there's some kind of full circle with that. I feel like what that's really talking about is being alone. There's a full circle having to do with feeling alone. And let's take a look at this being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. And here we have the Star card again. And we also have the Six of Cups. This is definitely not being alone, but the Six of Cups can be giving to two. So we go from being alone to having a third party, perhaps, overindulging. But this could be also about healing that type of pattern. I love the two Star cards. Let's look at that Star card happening now and into the near future. And we've got the fish and the King of Pentacles. So these fish talk about lucky and talk about the Wheel of Fortune. It's like being in flow with the universe and just things falling into place. Good fortune and love and luck and money. It's like being in the right place at the right time for a healing to happen. Very much so, Sag. All right, so then we have the Six of Cups here. You know, that's really interesting. I said that this was the Six of Cups and I was seeing it as the Six of Pentacles, and I talked about it like that, which is meaningful because there's some kind of pattern that wanted to be spoken there. But this is the Six of Cups too. The Six of Cups is all about past life, relationships, and nostalgic relationships, people coming from the past. In this case, it was reversed, so the big picture is literally releasing past relationships, releasing past things that don't help you move forward. But that's what's going on here too. It's healing from those past agreements. You have the opportunity to do this huge healing this month, Sagittarius. There's just this thing, some obstacles. I'm even hearing like stay away from the ketamine, whatever that means to somebody. But it's something's keeping there's some kind of block or resistance to, like, as soon as you make a breakthrough, or it's like, I want to fog out. Wow. But the thing is, releasing these past relationships or these past agreements around relationships is super grounding and super healing. All this healing energy coming in this month. You have such a, like, an open door for it right now. Your advice is talking about like water under the bridge. This is my sneaky monkey card. This guy is sneaking away with other people's goods here, but it's reversed. And so your advice is talking about leaving the past in the past, or leaving past upset in the past. I also feel like when that's in this position that we process and process and process, and sometimes we're complete processing. We have all the information that we need. We don't need any more information. And we've processed it to the point of, I know exactly what's going on here. But then the processing becomes a habit. And that doesn't serve you. So your advice is talking about leaving some stuff behind. Letting it go. Flow away. Water under the bridge. I want to take a look at this Knight of Wands. Yeah, this Knight of Wands is talking about sexual healing. But I don't think healing was actually happening in that case. I think that there were just a lot of passionate endeavors that were going on. And that's in the past. That is the energy that brought you to this healing place. Full circle. Releasing the past. And let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. Your angels and guides are talking about releasing responsibility of all of that past, and your higher self is talking about this Queen intrinsically becoming aware. You know, I feel like here we have another kind of sneaky monkey card, but this is also just cunning. It's almost like somebody felt like they were being what's the word? Like, they were being smart. It's like they were trying to secure safety in their field by, I'm hearing being smarter than everybody else, but I'm not sure if that's actually what happened. But here's the Nine of Wands again. That's what I feel like. That somebody was trying to, not get hurt, basically. This is also the married queen. And so your higher self is talking about the person. I mean, this could be you, Sag, or this could be the person that you're dealing with, but it has something to do with the person that you're seeing or who sees you as their long-term commitment. I'm even hearing somebody say commitment phobe, which actually makes a lot of sense with this coming from this energy. There's a lot of different passionate connections and commitment phobe. I think the Queen of Pentacles is talking about that. Somebody being, cunning when it comes to perhaps juggling all those things, but then your angels and guides are like, ugh, enough already. That's a lot of energy to juggle all that. Let's take a look at this Knight of Pentacles reversed. The halt in action. Yeah. It's like, we gotta cut our losses here. And yeah, I'm even hearing for the best result, cut your losses. And this Four of Pentacles. In your resistance. I'm resistant to closing down my heart. Yeah. There's some kind of momentum here where your heart opens and something wants to start new, start fresh. Let's do a little clarifying of this Eight of Swords reverse. Wow, and we've got more luck. This is also my card for like the cards that you were dealt in life and what you are supposed to become with the energy that you were dealt. And of course, I'm a big believer in changing your frequency and changing your energy if you don't like the energy that you have. But with this card, it looks like that's exactly what you did. You changed the frequency. It's almost like I was served lemons and I made oranges. You know what I mean? You changed it completely into what you wanted, or you saw that you could. And let's take a look at somebody pursuing heart and love, somebody coming to a complete ending, and somebody pursuing these goals, but the goal's not reaching the target. These birdies here are like gossipers. It's also, it's not necessarily other people in this sense. It could be you and how you're thinking, Sagittarius, but this is like conversations going on in your mind, perhaps, that you might not have the full picture, or you might be thinking about the same conversations again and again, but you're like, there's some information missing from those conversations or something that you're not seeing. Yeah, and the person who's not seeing this is the masculine energy. So if that's your person or if that's you, Sagittarius, the masculine energy is the one who's not seeing the big picture with the conversations that are going on. Hold on just a second. I have got to plug in my computer, Sag. Sorry about this. There we go. That was longer for me than it was for you. So let's go ahead and clarify this Seven of Swords reversed in your advice. Sag, water under the bridge. Wow, this is really about emotionally walking away from someone or something. And that's your advice. Oh, the cards that I want are not in front of me. So I'm going to choose these. All right, let's take a look at these messages of love. This does feel very much about relationships. interpersonal relationships, harmony in relationships, changing things drastically to make them something that you really want, to change them into something. The lemons to oranges thing. All right, rainbow. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Awakening. Someone's undergoing a spiritual transformation. I would definitely say coming from this, I'm not a player, I just crush a lot type energy, and moving into the star and being able to have healing situations this month basically fall in your lap, being in the right place at the right time. The only thing that worries me here, Sag, is this King of Pentacles and this cloudiness. It's like all this progress happens and then a big backslide happens. Let's pull another one of these. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. You might be coming into a complete awareness about this, about someone. This could have to do with the cutting your losses as well. There's a lot of healing happening and there's a lot of releasing old past. I'm gonna pull them more of these. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. One more to come out. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Let me go ahead and clarify. The Fate card. This is a destined partnership. Oof, 10 of Swords. There's definitely something that has come to an end. If that's that death card that we got earlier in your present time, there might be a reason why your arrows, your goals, your arrows are not reaching their target unless your target was this unicorn. But this is a destined partnership. Fate. This could also be a relationship that ultimately did not serve you, or it served you in so many ways. It was such a teacher, you know, as it always works that way, right? But oh, this is like overdoing the lessons. Did you really need 10 swords to tell you that? But fate, this is a destined partnership to help you figure some things out. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Wow. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Ugh, spiritual transformations. They definitely can take place when we go through hard things, and this is about being abandoned or abandoning. But it's about being left out in the snow. It's about being ostracized, unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. And here we have the Devil reversed. I really want to say that the reason why this person is unable to give you all you deserve, they're either going through a healing. I'm also hearing a separation, going through a healing where they're releasing patterns and things that don't serve them. It's like they're in a place where that's what's taking up their time. Or you're doing that and you no longer match them, or they no longer match you. So they are unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. This feels like a different person, not the person that we're talking about. Wow. And we've got the Three of Swords. Wow. You know, Sag, what it looks like to me is the Three of Swords. That's Detachment, sadness, and upset when it comes to third-party situations. This could definitely be someone from the past that's longing for you, that is part of this fits back here of past agreements. And we'll do one more for chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Whoa, and there's your Eight of Wands. Hitting their target this time. Communication. Communication. Let's see. Let's pull one of these. What is this communication about? What does this person want to tell you? Whoa. You've got dolphins. So that's always some nice high frequency sexual energy. It kind of reminds me though, Sagittarius, of this Knight of Wands. Lots of sexual passionate energy, but also not very serious energy. Kind of like in and out type energy. I'm coming in and then I'm leaving just as fast as I arrived. But what else does this person want to tell you? A non-delight. Huh. So as soon as I say that, Sagittarius, this person's bringing dolphins, but they're also bringing super high frequency, spiritual connection frequency. And I missed your kisses, but it's reversed. Well, that's interesting. Chemistry is there. Eight of Wands. Communication's there. Physical, dolphin, chemistry, non-delight, spiritual stuff. Somebody wants to communicate and they don't want it to be all about the dolphins. We'll get one more. What does this person want to say to you? All right, well, two fell out. Dang. Unicorns are real, but it's reversed. Looks like somebody saying, I don't believe in magic. And then this other one, I'm a hustler, babe. I just want you to know. How interesting is that? I feel like this person might be saying this to you, Sag. But that's how they feel about you. That's why they don't want. Alright, I missed your kisses reversed. That's not what they're saying. They're acknowledging chemistry, they're acknowledging spiritual connection, they're not wanting to acknowledge sweet kisses. They're talking about magic not being real, unicorns not being real, and they're talking about somebody feeling like somebody was a hustler. Well, all right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I'm actually being pulled to ask the fairies for one last bit of advice for Sag. What you got here, Sag? Fairies. Yeah, I don't think those fairies liked that unicorns aren't real. Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. There you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your July. Let me know how this resonated, and I will be back soon with some, I'm not even sure yet what I'm going to do. Maybe some love readings, but yeah. Let me know in the comments if you have anything in particular that you want to hear about, and I'll talk to you soon.